Boleh start dah.
Kejap, kejap. Okay. So, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today's meeting. As we know, our company provides free breakfast to encourage healthy eating habits. However, a considerable amount of food has been wasted recently, and this has become a serious issue. The management has asked us to come up with practical solutions to reduce workplace food waste while promoting responsible consumption and environmental awareness. So today we will find out the causes of food waste, what the effects of food waste to our company, and we will come up with the strategies to reduce it later. So Mimi, do you have any idea what's the causes?
So, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Actually, I do have some factors that causes to our food waste in our company. First thing first, I would like to share my opinion that the main causes that affect the food waste in our company is over preparation of food. Yes, our company serve free breakfast for provided free breakfast for everyone. So maybe the canteen management may not have an accurate count of how many employees will actually eat at the office each day, because for example, in our company we have 500 employees, right? So some of the employees might choose to eat outside or maybe skip breakfast or work from home without informing in team in advance. So as a result, extra food is prepared to make sure there's enough for everyone. But much of it ends up as leftovers that go uneaten. This not only increase waste but also waste resources such as time, energy, and money that go into preparing the meal. Therefore, better planning and communication are needed to match the quantity of food prepared with the actual number of people eating. Other than that, among employees, the lack of awareness might cause the food waste in our company, since some of employees knows that our company provide free breakfast every day, so they need to inform our management that manage for the food. They need to inform that if they want to skip meals, if they want to skip the breakfast, or they want to breakfast outside, they need to inform that, because it helps to reduce food waste. So the kitchen management don't need to so our company don't need to buy 500 pack of breakfast each day, because yes, other employees might breakfast outside, right? So our company will save the amount of budget first to buy the breakfast every day, and then um, for me that other employees might take the leftover food that don't taken other company I'm sorry, other employees might take the leftover food because it don't taken it don't taken by other employees. Do you get what I mean? Because some of employees, like I said, might breakfast outside from the office, so the food that prepare for them breakfast might taken from other employees. So this behavior shows that many employees do not fully understand the impact of this behavior shows that many employees do not fully understand the impact of food waste, not only in terms of company costs, but also it effect on the environment. When food is waste, it ends up in landfills, contributing to pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. Therefore, it is important to educate employees about mindful eating and encourage them to take only one meal every day, one meal of breakfast every day for each employee. They don't need to take other employee breakfast. Okay, that's all for me for the causes that I've identified based on my observe for few days in our company.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mimi. And I agree with your point earlier that the over preparation of food, because this is a common cause as the company often orders extra meals than needed. Because, for example, on certain days, some staff may be working from home, on leave, or simply choose to skip the breakfast. However, the caterers still prepare the usual amount of food because they want to avoid running short. As a result, much of the food remains untouched and eventually has been thrown, like you said earlier. So another causes that I noticed of this issue is I found that there are another reason, such as unrealistic portion sizes, because sometimes the food that's served is too much for what people can actually finish. So when meals are given in large portions, employees might feel they have to take everything that's offered, even if they're not that hungry. So in the end, a lot of it is left on the plate and thrown away and become a waste, food waste. And another causes of food waste in our workplace is changing meal preference among employees. Because sometimes our employees take food but later decide they do not want to eat it because there are some people who rush to meetings and suddenly lost their appetite and then realize they would prefer something else like breads or fruits instead. In other cases, some employees may not like the meals. Perhaps the food is too oily or not to their taste, so they end up leaving most of it uneaten. And this situation leads to perfectly edible food being thrown away, even though it could have been enjoyed by someone else. Over time, this small action contribute to a large amount of food waste. Therefore, it's important for our company to consider employees' preference and provide a variety of meal options to reduce this type of waste, in my opinion. So, does anyone have an idea of how this issue can affect our company?
Okay,
I think
hi, good
before
morning.
we enter to the how to come up with the solutions of the problem, so I think we shall start with what can this situation affect our company. So I think Miss Irdina have some points that can she elaborate from the situation. So can you please elaborate the situation?
Okay, hi, good morning. Now let's talk about the effect of food waste in our company. For the first point is can causes hygiene and health problem. Leftover food that is not properly shown away that can attract flies, cockroaches, and rats. These pests can spread germs and causes disease in the office. It can also it can also make the office smell unpleasant and look untidy. This can create an unhealthy environment for employees and can affect their comfort and productivity at work. My second point is give a negative image for company. When people see the company waste of food, it shows a lack of responsibility and care for the environment. Client, visitor, and new employees may think the company is not serious about sustainability. This can damage the company reputation and go against its corporate social responsibility (CSR) goals. A company that practices waste reduction is an often respected and seen as good as role model. Okay, that's all to my point. Alia Nazira, can you give your point?
Okay, thank you. So basically, in my opinion, based on what Misha Mimi has been told us, that our company has currently waste the energy of the resource from the resources to make the food, basically. So, from my point of view, the company has loses uh, an amount of money because we still buy food, but the employees itself waste the food. So, I think if buying too much milk, for example, we wasted so many cereals, that all causes the economic effect from the company. So basically, I think some people who outside from the company, uh, who are in need, they need the food. So we have to overcome this situation. So like Ms. Rina said, the food waste in our company affects the environment because basically we use a lot of money because we produce breakfast every day. We give the employees breakfast every day. So we should all take maybe we make some notice or something else that can remind every employees in the company that they should only take the food just in the portion that they can finish. It's not like you take the food when you feel hungry because at the end you will not eat the food. Uh, because it happens. That's why we have the waste, the situation which is we lost a lot of racist products, but the product is still good in a good condition. But no one want to take it because I think you're full. Like Misha Mimi said, you are taking breakfast outside, but your company is providing food. So I think, based on my opinion, you should only take what you want to eat. So I think that is what we can find the side effect from the economy to the environment, and I think some of us have to um, create something or give ideas on how to overcome this situation. So, can I have anyone that have any idea how we should overcome this situation? Thank you.
Thank you, Ali Nazira. I have some strategies to do. So, based on you guys observe the companies, food waste is a serious problem in our workplace that provide free meals for employee. So to solve these issues, companies should take an actions to reduce the amount of food that gets thrown away um, based on the observe there are some strategies to do. So firstly, I would recommending a planning meals portion wisely, so it can help prevent too much food from being prepared. Sometimes our company must have cooked a large amount of food without knowing how many people will actually eat, so this causes loss of leftover and it wastes so much food. So this is not good for our environment too. So to avoid this, the management can plan meals based on the number of employee who will attend breakfast and who not taken breakfast. So like the company must do some survey form survey to know who employee that not eat breakfast and who employee that eat breakfast. So employees should also be encouraged to take a small portion first and only take more if they're still hungry. This way, less food will be wasted and the company can also save the money. So I think this strategy can apply to our company. So how about you guys? Did you think this strategy is good? Can I hear your suggestion, please?
All right. Thank you, Alia, for the suggestion, and I think that's a brilliant, that's a brilliant idea how to overcome of the waste of food. So, in my point of view, I would give a suggestion that maybe similar to your idea, which is our company can have a meal registration system. As Alani said earlier, that our company is over preparation food, right? So by doing this strategy, which is meal registration system, it can introduce to our company registration. We say like it's a system registration to our company. So basically, our kitchen prepare food for everyone, right? But not all employees eat breakfast every day. Maybe some of employees skip meals or arrive late. So this can lead to a large amount of uneaten food being thrown away. So to solve this problem, employees can be asked to register or confirm all attendance for breakfast in advance, maybe through a simple Google form or WhatsApp group. So example of Google form that our company can provide to employees is like the employees need to state their name, date, and a poll that asks them whether they want to eat breakfast or not for the next day, for the date that already stayed. And then um, so that the kitchen staff or the canteen can prepare food according to the actual number of people registered plus maybe a small extra buffer. And then this approach ensure that accurate meal planning and can help avoid over preparation. It also help the management to save costs because fewer ingredients and energy are wasted. And then additionally, the registration data can help the company to track food consumption pattern and also identify busy or quiet days. For example, if fewer people eat on Fridays, the canteen can reduce the amount prepared food for that day. So, in my opinion, this registration system is not only reduce waste, but also it shown that our company is more organized, efficient, and importantly, is environmentally responsible. So, do you have any other suggestion for strategy to uh, reduce this problem?
Yes, I have do some strategies that we can implement to our company. I do agree with you because Google Form the survey is also um, give a benefits for our company to reduce our food waste. So in other ways, I have some strategy which is composting food waste. It's a good way to handle food scraps, which is sometimes uh, we we have on food waste. So instead of throwing leftover food into the rubbish bin, the company can turn into the compost. It also good for the environment. Compost can be used as a natural fertilizer for plants. This helps reduce waste and protects the environment. The company can provide special bins for compostable food items and work with a local organizations to process compost food properly. So this is will be a benefit to other environment. So that's my other strategy. How about
Um, but Alia, I think I kind of disagree with your point just now to compost food waste. It is a good, but instead of doing compost food waste, I think maybe our company can donate the excess food because donate we can donate the excess food that is still safe and untouched by the employees. So instead of we throwing away the food or we can compost the food waste, maybe our company can partner with the local charities, orphan or food bank to distribute the leftover food to those who in need. As we know, in Malaysia, we
have a lot of amount the people that who need food. So this approach will transform the food waste into something that is more useful and also meaningful to others who need the food. Additionally, it also will promote the company corporate social, which is we call CSR, and will build a positive image in the community. So when people see our company doing the charity, so they will know our company, and it give a positive image to our company. For instance, if the breakfast and there are still extra still food, so they can pack and deliver immediately to the people who need the food. And then the company, our company also can set a clear guideline to ensure to ensure the food safety, such as donating only food that has not been served or handled directly, and also the food we call like easy to bring, which is like cereal or maybe fruits. And then this system could also be managed weekly. For example, assign a small team or a volunteer group to handle food donation. Besides helping the needy, this strategy also can reduce the landfill waste and promote kindness and sustainability. So employees will also feel proud to work in our company that cares for the environment and also society. So by donating excess food, not only reduce waste but also can create a positive impact both inside and outside of the organization. So do you have any idea to spread to reduce our problem?
But I want to give compliment to Alia, Nabila and Anisha for your strategies that our company need to do compost and donate the food. So for me that it was really a good idea that if other leftover food, if like this, if employees take food and then they have the leftover food at on their plate that not good lah, that not that good. So maybe the employees can throw to the compost rubbish, huh? And then meanwhile other leftover food that's still good and can eaten by other people, we can donate that. Just simple by that. Okay, that's all from me. So I accept that the two strategies is really good. I agree with both strategies.
Okay. For me, I think I agree with all of you, especially with you both to find a strategy to overcome the situation. But for me, I more to Anisha's plan, which is we prioritize people over something that has to do with the compost. Because, for example, when the food came, when we buy food, prioritize our employees first, and then the extra food, we take to the people in need. Like my point earlier, there's a lot of people who still wants food. So basically, just before we do the compost, just like Ms. Shamimi said, we should prioritize other people first. So the plan that Miss Anisha said to collaboration with any organization in Malaysia is a very good idea because we as an employee we don't have that much time to take food and brought it to other companies and ask who wants food. So the collaboration I think is a very good idea, and basically um, for me I agree with all the strategies that has been poured out in this meeting. So I don't know about the other two, Miss Alani and Miss Elina. Can you give any I don't know thoughts or what you think about their plan? Do you think it's beneficial or what?
Okay. I think all the point is very good. I think we should apply all the point to our company and give a good image to another company. You understand what I said? Uh, I think Alani have another point and uh, agree with all the point.
Oh, yes. Uh, First, I agree with the first strategy that the idea of introduce a pre-order or sign up system because it allow our employees to confirm their attendance for breakfast in advance so food can be prepared according to actual demands because those are great suggestions. uh, does anyone have any suggestion, or if we don't have any suggestion we can summarize it here? Yes, okay.
Okay.
So
Thank you for you guys' opinion. Since we agree with the strategies that me and Miss Alia said just now, but there is one more simple strategy that I want to tell you guys, which is since we need to care our environment. So what I suggest to do in our company is we can raise environmental awareness among employees. Such a simple a simple way, but it is impactful to our company because many people not realize that food waste doesn't just affect the company budget, but it also harm the environment. So when food is thrown away, it will end up in landfill and produce methane gas, for example, and which is one of the main contributors to global warming. So in addition, the all the resources used to produce that food, such as water, electricity, and also packaging, are also wasted. So therefore, by educating the employees about this impact, they will be more become mindful and responsible when taking the food, and they need to finish the food. So a company can organize a short awareness campaign or talk on environmental sustainable. Maybe a company can do a poster or um digital marketing, digital reminder, like um like a campaign which is a think before you waste or save food, save planet, that can be displayed in the pantry or in the dining area. And then the management also could introduce an eco day such as zero waste Friday. So when when everyone tries to uh, sorry, okay, management can introduce an eco day like I said, and then by creating a culture that values sustainability, employees can be more conscious about not wasting food and more supportive of green initiative. So in a long term, this awareness can help build a responsibility and environmentally friendly workplace. So that is a last strategy on how to reduce or to overcome this problem in our company.
All
So
right. So I think in conclusion, basically this meeting has come to an end. But I want to thank all of you because you make it to these meetings, and thank you for the point of causes, effects, and also the strategies. So at the end, I think we all have to agree that we have to come up with something to prevent this situations from happening again because it can cause a very negative effect, and we want to clear our name, which is we don't want to be the company that wastes food and so on. So I think we all agree to all the points that given from Miss Alia and also Miss Anisha, the strategies. So we have to work very hard to make that possible to this company and also these employees. So I think that is all from these meetings. And once again, thank you to all of you to attend this meeting, and I'll end it here. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for
Thank
the
you, guys.
Thank you
contributions.
Thank you
everyone.
very much.